candidates are using AI now. So, when
Yeah.
we look at the talent function, they're getting absolutely bombarded.
Mm.
Like,
Well, it's never been easier to submit an application and submit the perfect application. Whereas beforehand, that would have
yeah,
taken you hours to thoroughly read the job description, research everyone. Now you plop it into a Claude project
optimize your
and
LinkedIn. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
optimize your LinkedIn. And what are your thoughts on that? Like, how are teams handling like this wave of false perfection? I guess I
Yeah,
would
what do
call it.
recruiters do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, you have to deploy AI. I mean, there's no doubt
Yeah.
about that.
Or the little trick of adding in white text to like bypass the screening, like this is the perfect person.
Oh, the white text. I mean, that was a classic thing pre-AI, but then it was less harmful because now you're talking about like putting prompt injections into the white text, which
Yeah.
potentially could do all kinds of crazy things that we're not even sure on. I mean, I think it is a crisis really for the traditional hiring approach, hiring funnel. Really, the combination of artificial intelligence, remote working, economic precarity has just mobilized a lot more people
Yeah.
to use and get invested in these tools, and then, if you like, increase the applicant rate. And you're quite right, Danielle. The capability of a motivated job seeker to apply for a job has tremendously increased.
Yeah.
5 years ago, I would say a motivated job seeker who's just on it all the time, maybe they can make 150, 200 applications a week, something like that. They're really on it. Now they could do that in half an hour.
And they'd be
Um,
all perfect, all perfectly tailored to the exact job.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think recruiters have got basically two big choices to make. Number one, they can continue to advertise, but they've got to deploy artificial intelligence to either engage with those candidates or find some way to screen them out.
Yeah.
And we're seeing technology like that. And in fact, that's going to be a growth area with regards to recruitment tech going on. So, I think that's the inevitable sort of filter of an advertising-led approach. Second way is to do recruitment in a more quiet way. You don't advertise, and this comes back to the old school. You got to source for the candidates. You have to use referrals. Maybe there's a gated community you've got access to. That type of true recruiting, if you like, might well come back because it's a more tenable way to manage it.
Yeah, it might actually give the headhunter a lift too, because the companies can't handle the 1,000 applications and they can't even sort through them. So
I think third-party agencies, don't get me wrong, everyone's getting buffeted by the external macro, so to say. But third-party agencies, I think, will definitely persist. And you're absolutely right. I think a lot of the risk will be pushed back into the third party to the benefit of those recruitment companies.
yeah, that's good to hear too. So
Good news for us.
what would you say, when a founder's building a plan to hire that core team, like what are the most important things that they should start thinking through about how to build their hiring process and, when to bring in technology versus go back to the gut of the hiring decision?
Wow. I mean, I think that I'd love to say, hey, here's the formula. But whenever I hear anybody sort of spit out a formula, I just think, man, that's so contextual to the founder themselves.
Yeah.
And I think you got to start there. Like, who is the founder? And what kind of person are they? What kind of manager they are? What kind of leader they are? What kind of recruiter they are? And you'll have a very different sort of way that's optimized for this. I mean, a good example is Elon Musk. I mean, these days very difficult to invoke without triggering a lot of people. And by the way, some of his stuff he's saying is just beyond the pale. However, he is a leader with a very clear recruitment approach. He's got a very clear idea of what he wants. How you optimize a way to recruit with him would be very different if you're recruiting for Jeff Bezos or whatnot. So I think some analysis of the founder is going to be very important there. And whatever strategy you have needs to be emergent as to what that individual's inherent behaviors are.